Hello everyone, you are boarding on part 3 now. Let's start. Okay, now I will proceed to part 3, business license and permit. Okay, a business license is legal authorization issued by the government agency or local authority that allow an individual or entity to operate a business within a specified area or jurisdiction. It serves as a proof that the business has met certain requirements and is permitted to conduct commercial activity legally. Business license may be required at the municipal, states, or federal level depending on the type of business and its location. The issuance of the business license may involve verifying compliance with zoning regulation, building code, health and safety standard, and other regulatory requirements. There are common type of business license. First one is business premise license, required for operating a business from a physical location such as an office, shop, or factory, issued by the local authority or municipal council and ensure compliance with zoning regulations, safety standard, and local law. Second one is trade license, required for business engaged in trading activity, including buying and selling goods. It issued by the local authority or municipal council. Third one is a signboard license, required for displaying signage or advertisement outside business premises. It issued by the local authority or municipal council. And we also have food and establishment license, required for business involved in food preparation, handling, or selling, issued by the local health department or relevant authorities. And then we also have the halal certification, required for business involved in producing, processing, or selling halal product, issued by the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia (JAKIM) or other recognized certification body in Malaysia. Lastly, we have import and export license, required for business engaged in importing or exporting goods. It issued by the Royal Malaysia Customs Department or relevant authorities. Business permit. Permit are specific authorization or approval granted by the government agency or regulatory body that allow individual or entity to undertake certain activities, project, or operation. Unlike business license, which generally apply to the overall operation of business, permits are typically required for specific activities or purpose. Permit may be necessary for activities such as construction, renovation, land development, environmental compliance, food handling, import-export, manufacturing, and event planning, or others. They ensure that business and individual adhere to specific regulation standards and safety requirements related to their activity. Permit often have specific condition, restriction, or expiration date. And they may require periodic renewal or inspection to maintain compliance with regulatory requirements. Okay, here are some common types of business permit in Malaysia. Number one, work permit for foreign worker. It requires for business intending to hire foreign worker. It is issued by the Immigration Department of Malaysia. Different types of work permit are available depending on the skill level and category of employment. Second one, environmental permit, required for business that may have an environmental impact, such as manufacturing, construction, or waste management. It issued by the Department of Environment or relevant state's environmental agency. Next one is the construction permit. It required for business engaged in construction activities, including building, renovation, and development project. It issued by the local authority or municipal council. Next one is the tourism permit, required for business operating in the tourism sector such as travel agency, tour operator, hotels, and transportation service. It issued by the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture or other relevant tourism authorities. Next one, we have the food handling permit, which required for business involved in food preparation, handling or servicing, including restaurant, cafe, and food stall. It issued by the local health department or relevant authorities. Next one, we have entertainment and event permit. It required for business organizing entertainment event, concert, exhibition, or public gathering. It issued by local authority, police department, or relevant regulatory agencies. Okay, here I also prepared some guidelines for everyone on how to apply business license and permit. Okay, this is just a general steps. The first one is identify the required license or permit. Research and identify the specific license or permit required for your business activity because different types of business may require different permit, so it is essential to determine the relevant one for your industry or operation. Second one, understand the application requirement. Obtain information about the application requirement, including documentation, fee, form, and any specific criteria or condition for eligibility. This information is typically available from government agency, regulatory bodies, or local authorities responsible for issuing license or permit. Third one is complete the application form. By obtaining the necessary application form from the relevant authorities or downloaded them from their website, is to ensure, please ensure that the form are filled out accurately and completely, providing all required information and supporting document. Next one is prepare supporting documents. Gather all required supporting documents such as business registration documents, identity proof, financial statement, premise detail, certified permits, and any other relevant paperwork specified in the application requirements. Next one is submit the application now. Submit the complete application form along with the supporting documents to the appropriate government agencies, regulatory body, or local authority responsible for processing the license or permit application. This is typically can be done either online through the agency's website or in person at the office. Next one, pay the application fees. Pay the prescribed application fees, processing fees, or any other charges associated with the license or permit application. The fee amount may vary depending on the types of license or permit and their jurisdiction. Next one is review and approve process. The relevant authority will review your application and supporting document to ensure compliance with regulation and eligibility criteria. This process may involve inspection, assessment, or consultation with relevant stakeholder. Next, receive notification or feedback. Await notification from the authority regarding the approval, rejection, or request for additional information or clarification. Be prepared to address any queries or concern raised by the reviewing authorities. Okay, next steps is to collect the license or permit. If your application is approved, you will receive the license or permit from the issuing authority. Ensure that you understand any condition or obligation associated with the license or permit and comply with them accordingly. Lastly, renewal and compliance. Keep track on the expiration date of your license or permit and ensure timely renewal to maintain compliance with regulation. Adhere to all requirements, conditions, and obligations stipulated in the license or permit to avoid penalty or enforcement action. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you will gain something beneficial from this topic. Thank you again.